without number, the Food Research Institute of the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research has opened its doors to the public to share and transfer its research findings. Civil society is slowly coming to grips with the mandate of the Food Research Institute and also recognizes the role of science and technology in the area of food production and security. The Food Research Institute has demonstrated how to cultivate oil palm mushrooms using decayed oil palm trees and the low bed method, which produces what is locally called Domo mushrooms. It relies on agricultural waste, thereby underscoring the concept of zero waste.
Those who are doing it at the rural community, it's very profitable because they don't pay anything for raw materials. But those who are doing it in the cities, as I said, incur some cost in terms of procurement of raw materials. But one bed of the Domo can give you at least 1.5 to 2 kilos within the 6 weeks that you're supposed to harvest. And 1 kilo of the straw mushroom or the Domo currently is costing around 12,000 to 15,000 cedis per kilo. Some are even selling it for 20,000 depending upon the clientele. And with this, if you have a waste of about 2 kilos, which gives you 1.5 kilos or 2 kilos, which is about 30 to 40,000, you have actually gained if you are operating within the rural community. So a situation where you have series of this bed, about 50 to 100 beds, you can imagine how much you are earning from the production of straw mushrooms. The investment in terms of spawns and then the polythene sheets which you buy to your rural community is relatively low. So you can earn a lot more from that area. But those who are doing it in the cities, they have to pay for transportation, even if they are to get the raw materials from a rural community or a nearby town into their place of abode to do this farming. So their rate of return is not as profitable as those who operate in the rural communities.
Today, the Food Research Institute turns its attention to the cultivation of oyster mushrooms using the plastic bag method. Oyster mushrooms' nutritional and medicinal properties are beyond description and exceptional. What are oyster mushrooms?
The production of the oyster mushroom is another interesting area where people are investing. To invest in the production of the oyster mushroom, there are so many categories. For instance, somebody can invest in only one aspect, that is the cropping aspect of it, where you can easily go to a particular farmer who have been trained by the Food Research Institute to produce mushroom compost bags. Then you can purchase